Umentri bakmi ya katanar ka koi kakya hak jylla James PK sangma ulakantai baki nongtrai accredited social health activist ne ASHA kilayo bainong tang hundru tengka shisni hakabau laito bakatanar keladep bakan pelait san kundai klor tingka nagam tau snem arhajar arpoi arpoar bansi syuke nyo hajar mut ki ASHA hapo ke jylla Umentri ulapentip yakani haba jubab yakamat call attention belawan radu MLA kanongpa uba meral bonds im hapo kayeng dorbar thawan mandagasi ujem sulai tho baga jingsio sakin nyo hajar mut ki ASHA kalong kumba nyo hajar tingka shibnai hakador kumba ars pa lai pulai tingka shisni Rai tho baka pisa baka sorkar kala pelait nagam taban siu shiki ASHA haki sausnem kala kot shaka chispa sanpoi klor bakantop nagam ta ka Meghalaya ASHA benefit scheme ne MABS ka Meghalaya maternity benefit scheme MMBS ulai tho shushu bakumba sanpau pesan ka pisa ka bakot shaka nyo punai klor lapen mi da ka jylla hakabai dei baka jingsiu shiki ASHA umentri ulai tho shushu ba lingba ka National Health Mission kidon hinriu jat ki kam haki jingsiu boper ulai thu ru ba na du uyayom arhajar arway ka sarkar Meghalaya klasiu arhajar tingka shibnai fixed incentive badya ka bai try COVID-19 lasiu 6000 tingka shibnai ulong baki ASHA la kumnu kimduna ya ka jingsiu ka ba 6000 tingka shibnai klem na khainlang ya kiba ka NHM kasiu
I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the health worker of the state for being so sincere in the duties during the fight with the pandemic of COVID-19. I would like to place on record my sincere thanks to the health department, to the doctors, to the nurses, to all the paramedical staff of the health department. At the same time, to the ASHAs, who have rendered their services tirelessly for bridging the gap between the health system and the public at large. The issue of ASHA within our state, it is not a new issue. Each and every one of us, we are aware the problem, the grievances that they have been facing in the past, even till date. We have seen just recently on Friday, they are again on the street to demand for their dues, to demand for a better honorarium, to demand for the better incentive, which should be at par with the service that they are rendered upon the people of the state. Sir, we know that the health department, through different paramedical staff, they have trying their level best to reach out to the people at ground. Not only during the pandemic of COVID-19, all the time also. ASHA, they are performing their duties through the MCH department, to the NHM, to reach out at pregnant mothers, children, to make sure that the healthcare system will reach at the ground. The effort that they have been put into, it is commendable, despite of so many hard work that they have rendered. Still, there are few issues that need to be looked into by the health department and the government at large. Apart from visiting each and every household to guide the pregnant mothers, to guide the family who need to be looked into, to bring close to the health system, to the sub-center, to the PHC, to give awareness. At the same time, directly, indirectly, it has a link with IMR and MMR within our state. So it is very important that the issues and the grievances of the ASHAs and the ASHA facilitator, both these two sections, need to be looked into. And I have said in my opening remark, in the past also, they have been on the street, they have been running from pillar to post, for their dues, for their incentive. So I would like to request the Honorable Minister through this call attention to look into this matter on these few points. For the ASHAs, the fixed honorarium, so far they are getting 2,000 rupees per month as the fixed honorarium. If we divide per day, it will come to around 66 rupees. Compared to the hard work, the service that they are rendered upon, it is not worth to. At the same time, over all these three issues, I would like to urge the government to ensure that the payment, all this honorarium, the incentive to be make it regular so that they won't suffer and wait for so long.
At the outset, sir, I would like to first thank the Honourable Member from Nongpo, Shri Meral Won Siem, for bringing this calling attention notice, because it gives me an opportunity to clear certain misconceptions and certain doubts, and I would like to thank the Honourable Member for having brought this calling attention notice, for giving me this opportunity. Sir, as we all know, sir, the ASHA program was introduced as a key component of the community processes intervention under the National Health Mission in the year 2005. So the ASHA program has emerged as the largest community health worker program in the country, and it is considered as a critical contributor to enabling people's participation in health. So the ASHA is primarily an honorary volunteer, sir. They are selected from the community that they reside in, and they are eligible for performance-based incentives offered under various national health programs as compensation for their work as health volunteers, sir. So in the state, as on February 2022, the total number of rural ASHA are 6,801 and urban ASHA is 250. Total coming to 7,051, sir. So it's pertinent to mention here that the number of ASHA workers have increased from about 6,690 in the year 2018 to 7,051 in 2022. So this increase helps us reach each and every locality in the state, sir. Sir, incentives for the ASHAs for which they are entitled based on their performance are as follows, sir. 1. Under the NHM, sir, these are the ones, namely 6 of them, sir. 1. Reproductive and Child Health Program, rupees 7,651. Immunization, rupees 375. Number 3, Health Systems Strengthening, rupees 1,200. Number 4, Non-Communicable Diseases, rupees 60. Number 5, Communicable Diseases, rupees 1,550. Number 6, COVID-19 incentive from the union government sources, sir, is rupees 1,000. So there are 2 Government of Meghalaya initiatives since April 2021, and these are fixed incentive to ASHAs, which is at the rate of rupees 2,000 per month, and the COVID-19 incentive from state resources, which is rupees 1,000 per month. So with the introduction of the incentives from the Government of Meghalaya, an ASHA is guaranteed a minimum of rupees 4,000 per month, which is excluding the incentives under the National Health Mission, which are performance-based. So on an average, an ASHA is expected to earn an incentive of rupees 5,000 to rupees 10,000 per month, depending on their performance. So the release of funds is done in this manner, sir. the program incentives under National Health Mission. So this has already been released to all the districts. The fixed incentives and COVID-19 incentives from Government of Meghalaya of rupees 2,000 and rupees 1,000 respectively per ASHA per month has been released to the districts in 2 installments. The first installment was released for payment till September 2021, and the second installment was released for payment till March 2022. So we have acknowledged that there is undoubtedly a delay in these incentives reaching in time to the ASHA workers. Hence, we had promised during last year that we will develop an efficient online claims and payment mechanism, thereby this delay would be reduced drastically. With the support of the National Health Mission, the ASHA and the ASHA Facilitator Payment mobile application has been developed. The sole purpose of developing the application is to ease the payment process of ASHA incentives and ensure timely disbursement of the same. The application will also be an important support tool for program officers at all levels, as it will enable regular monitoring and tracking of ASHA payment and ensure minimum time lags in payments. Sir, the Honourable Member had expressed concern about the delay in terms of payment of these incentives to the ASHA workers. So I would like to hear, for the benefit of this entire house, sir, August House, and also the public at large, sir, would like to just let you know what the old system was and how that old system was very tedious, was a system whereby there were too many processes which resulted in such delays. So the earlier process was basically the ASHA had to fill up a paper-based claim form once a month to keep one copy of the claim with herself and one copy to be handed over to the ASHA facilitator. The ASHA facilitator would in turn verify this claim form and then submit it to the ANM. So this ANM would then be verified, the claim form would then be verified by the ANM, and the ASHA facilitator would collect the ANM verified paper claim once again under her jurisdiction and then submit them to the medical officer for certification. The MO would then certify the claim form, and then again the ASHA facilitator would collect the claim form certified by the MO and submit it to the PHC, the Primary Health Center accountant. The Primary Health Center accountant would then prepare a consolidated month-wise payment file and process the same for payment through PFMS from the PHC bank account to the respective ASHAs. Now we can see how tedious this process was, and very time consuming. So now, as I just mentioned, that we have, with the support of the NHM, the ASHA and ASHA Facilitator Payment mobile application. Now with this new process, number one, this is through a mobile app, sir. So the claim forms which will be submitted to the ASHA facilitator and to the ANMs will be done on this mobile phone app, and we can see how seamless the process will become and how we will be cutting short on a lot of time wasted in paper forms, moving from one desk to the other and coming back, so on and so forth, sir. Therefore, sir, with this ASHA payment ASHA and ASHA Facilitator Payment mobile application form, sir, this application app, I'm sorry. So we are very, very confident that the time unnecessarily taken for verifying all these claims would be cut short and ASHAs would get their payments in a very, very short time, sir. We expect within 48 hours, sir. So this application has been rolled out on a pilot basis in the Umling block in Ri district. and it is expected, sir, to be implemented in the entire state by April 2022, so in 2 months' time. I'm also happy to inform you, sir, that 74 ASHA workers of Umling block have successfully raised their claims and payments and have been made to their accounts within 48 hours of their claim, sir. Therefore, sir, we are very confident that once this is rolled out in the entire state, these payment claims will be settled within 48 hours, sir.
I would like to thank the Honorable Minister for thoroughly explaining these very important issues of one of the very important component within the health system, the ASHAs. We hope that with introduction of the new app and the technology, that the payment for the dues will be faster. At the same time, as the Honorable Minister have replied categorically that the increase of this fixed honorarium also will be looked into. We will look forward that the department will see and will ensure that it will be made in due course of time. At the same time, another issue I have raised is with the traveling allowances of the ASHA facilitator. They are very less in number. They are not much. They are getting 300 per visit. If this can be looked into, it will be beneficial for the ASHA facilitator also. It can be increased from 300 to 500. This is my submission.